Welcome to another edition of Thunder and Lightning. I am your host, Dan. With me, next to me, is my co-host, Nikki. Nick, the New York Football Giants are 2-3. What could have been if we won a couple of the games early on to the season, but the New York Football Giants went into Seattle, took the clock, had it for more than half the game, and took care of business. The New York Football Giants 29, the Seattle Seahawks 20. Both of us eating a lot of crow, because we both thought, okay, Neighbors is out, Singletary is out, we are dog shit lately. Nope, New York Giants played their best game. The defense showed up when it mattered the most. A blocked field goal for a touchdown for the game-tying field goal, so that was crazy. I was watching that on the phone and the Met game 2 of the Met game on the big TV, flipping back and forth. What a day. I don't like playoff baseball during NFL Sundays. This can't
Well, you're
happen.
not used to it, right?
Well, I'm not used to it, first of all, and the Yankees would never be on during NFL football. They would be on, like, right now. So,
right.
For the Met fan, all the Met fan, Giant fans, in my little group of weirdos, it was crazy. Like, oh my God, was that the Mets that just did good? Oh my God, was that the Giants just did good? And at one moment, both teams were about to lose. So I was like, here we go. We can't have anything nice. So, yay, G-men, boo Mets. But yeah, Nick, what's up?
The Mets lost?
Yeah, they lost in the bottom of the ninth. So it's series 1.
How many Mets and Giants fans are there? It's usually like Mets, Jets.
Mets,
right?
Jets, yeah. So we won't really get into it, but there's a decent amount, but there isn't that like, oh my God. So like the people that you know who are Met and Giant fans, you are close with because you feel their pain. You're more of the pessimistic fan when you like get a whole grand scheme of Giant fan. You can tell that they are usually a Met fan. So yeah, there's a bunch of people that I know that are both like me, but yeah, it's a rare breed. So it's annoying. So like my new glasses, nice and silvery.
They look exactly the same as your old glasses.
Yeah, basically the same. All right. Can't give me a nice
What's in
compliment?
the cup? Tap water? Uniced water? Is that what's in the cup?
No, it's actually Diet Dr. Pepper. So
you're drinking soda today? Well, you're really celebrating, huh? Going crazy.
Yeah, go crazy over here. So the New York Giants are 2-3. Like I mentioned before, Daniel Jones played a good game. He played really solid. Very little like mess ups. Obviously, the drops still kill him, but they found a way to pull it out. Slayton had 2 deep bombs that he actually caught, which was nice to see.
He found the deep ball. Where was that last week?
Last couple of weeks, yeah.
Against the Cowboys, because we could have won. Better late than never, I guess.
Yeah, so you just got to give them credit, man. This is another stable, good game planning and scheming up on the extra 10 days is huge. We should have been a little bit more of a, hey, they did have 10 days off, but we're like, we've seen this movie too many times. Flying across the country with the season on the line, we've seen more fails than a joyous occasion. Not for
nothing, but the way the first drive ended, I think we all just kind of went,
here we go. That first drive was out of control. So that was when I first started flipping back and forth. So I'm like, all right, this is why is it like, why didn't they call the ball down? Like usually when they cross the pylon, touchdown, plays over, and they let him run for the 100 yards. I'm like, oh shit, this ain't good. So hopefully, I was in my head, I was like, okay, hopefully we can always revert the play and that it's going to be a giant touchdown. Of course, you see him literally getting rid of the ball literally inches from hitting the ground. So it's just the ultimate game of inches thing. And it was like, just had to be Gray again because that drive was all about him on this in the screenplays. I even texted you, "Oh my God, we're actually converting on the screenplays." So we didn't really see much of him after because it was the Tyrone Tracy show, rushing for over 100 yards and just finding what I really like him. We've been saying it like he could be that guy if something doesn't like Singletary gets hurt or he just becomes better than Singletary. He was getting 5. I don't know the exact numbers, but he was every time I was focusing on the game and he was running the ball, he was getting at least 4 to 5 yards per clip. So let's hopefully that's the sign of things and that we have a two-headed monster. Let me look. They don't really have that stats on ESPN, but he rushed the ball 18 times with 129 yards. Man, that's good numbers. Yeah, Gray. Yeah, once Gray fumbled, that was about it. So Slayton had 122 passing yards with a touchdown, 41-yard. It was long. Theo Johnson had 5 catches today, so that was good to see that they got the tight ends going. Wan'Dale Robinson is basically our running game. He has 6 receptions for 36 yards, 1 touchdown, and his longest was a 9-yard pass. So it's really funny how we use Wan'Dale. He is a PPR phenom, but if you have him in regular leagues, he is not even going to be rosterable.
No, he is not. Yeah, I feel like I think they did some good things, right? And I think we have to feel happy about that. I think, these drop passes are very frustrating, right? Like we just keep watching this.
It's a weekly thing.
Again.
Between that and the fumbles.
Yeah, it just doesn't stop. And it hasn't stopped for a few years. We're not saying that this has been an issue for 2 weeks. It's been an issue for years. So again, it just kind of goes back to like, why is that still a problem, right? And as good as Slayton is, I know, yeah, he'll make up for it. But he'll make those big plays, but he'll drop those same big plays too.
He'll also drop the routine play too.
It's like that's what's extremely frustrating about him. But I think you give credit to Daniel Jones, give credit to that offensive line, guys, because we said getting these veterans on there are going to make a difference. And I think you and I both said we're going to have to wait maybe 4 or 5 weeks before everyone starts to gel a little bit. So my thing is, are they gelling? Or, all right, this is why I didn't pick the Giants to win, because I don't fucking know what we're going to get every week. Are we going to get the I've never seen a football field in my life team, or are we going to get the team that was firing on all cylinders like today?
I think the last 4 games, other than obviously the Minnesota game, was obviously the Minnesota game. But the last month, they have been playing competitive football, and it's just the little things here and there that have cost us. And then hopefully this week was the sign of like, okay, all right, we're going to be playing smart, tough, and dependable. That's their whole slogan, right? They only had 2 penalties.
They could do that consistently, though. Honest answer.
Probably
what we saw today, is that going to be a consistent thing?
Are they going to only have 2 penalties? Absolutely not. And that one penalty, they're cracking down on the.
That was so fucking stupid. Unsportsmanly conduct. What do you mean violent gesture?
He was pointing. They claimed that he pointed a gun. So if
you notice, the gun, that's a signal for the down.
But apparently he tricked some people. Neighbors got caught with it 2 weeks ago. Some of them clicked the trigger. So
I'm lost. Wait a minute. Why is that a problem?
They don't want celebrating shooting. So
but half these guys can beat the shit out of their wives and girlfriends, but you can't.
I know. I agree.
This is why I hate the NFL. I like the NFL. I watch it. I contribute to the problem.
I agree.
But don't say you can beat the shit out of your wife and your girlfriend and your mistress and your sister and your mama and your brother, and you can drive drunk and you can kill people. But God forbid you make like the little bit of a signal that's somewhat. I mean, you really gotta like strain to see if that's a violent gesture. I mean, come the fuck on, NFL. Seriously. Like, that's a bit of a reach.
I saw it in the Commanders game earlier on, too. That's why.
Who came up with this rule? This is the dumbest thing ever.
Neighbors got fined after the Browns game for a couple of them.
How's that a violent gesture?
I don't know. But, yeah. So that was the one penalty. I don't recall the other. I was too focused in.
Did
on
the owners pass that? What? How did that get?
It's not a pass. It was just the NFL. Like, all right, you guys got to be more cognizant of their reactions.
So is somebody offended? You know what had to happen?
Definitely.
Somebody got offended and thought that meant like what? Like some violent threat or something? Like I don't understand. Somebody got offended by that gesture that somewhat resembles a gun.
Right. And then you see Slayton goes, I didn't even do anything. I didn't do nothing. Like, I was just doing a first down.
I didn't understand. Like,
I understood it because I saw it earlier in the Commanders.
I don't feel okay. So it's the thing. If everybody's doing it, though, I mean,
right?
God, they're not the ones that are shooting up the schools. It's deranged white boys shooting up the schools.
Listen. I agree with you. I'm just saying that's.
I know. I'm killing the messenger. I know. Yeah. I just think it's ridiculous that it's the unsportsmanlike conduct because it's a violent gesture when the NFL has players in it that are violent in general. Like, I don't know. I don't get
Darius, what's up, bud? What's going on? I haven't heard from you in a minute. I hope everything's going well. I didn't even mention
watching Liberty.
Yeah, Darius is the #1 Liberty fan. Congrats to Darius on your conference championship. That's an awesome feeling. Hopefully they take it out and win. Who are they playing? Do you know who they're playing yet?
I have to look. A game
is still going on. We'll get into that later. But all things just said, the Giants played well. They did what they needed to do. The defense stepped up. They had a bunch of sacks. That
they fourth down hang around a little too much.
Yeah, but it's the Giants. We knew that was going to happen, so we can't be.
No, but I'm saying those are things to work on, right?
No, like, I agree. I agree with you.
You're dominating the game. You're dominating the play clock, right? Like you clearly had this game won. And then you just kind of like the last few minutes, right? It starts to get a little hairy. It's like, oh, here we go again. Like, I'm not kidding you. Prior to Simmons saving the day, I honestly was like,
that's why he's an athletic freak.
Fuck around and lose this damn game in the last 50 seconds. Like, you know, so it gets it got a little hairy there. I want them to so badly, like you guys all be like, oh, they're competitive. Okay, great. Next step is when you're winning a game, like close it out, like definitively close it out. Do not let these teams hang around. That's the next step.
That's the sign of a good team, unfortunately. And you still see it with the Ravens. They do it weekly.
They do it all the time.
That's their bread and butter. I felt stupid. I was like, this is why the Ravens will never win or beat Kansas City. And then they fumble, and then the Bengals bangled themselves.
Oh, that was a great game, though. They hit the over and like by halftime, I think.
Well, Burrow Burrow had 5 touchdowns. There were 7 passing touchdowns, so that was really fun.
Darius, we did need this win. So Liberty won, Giants won, your Mets didn't win. Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm. It was funny. Like, it was really funny because obviously I'm emotional for the Giants weekly, and then I'm emotional for the Mets playoffs. So I'm like screaming at 2 things at one time. And my family's like, was that Giant related or Met related? Giant related or Met related? And I'm like, it's the Giants. Like, I like freaked out when Burns made that sack.
That was great. That was his welcome to New York moment, I think, finally.
Yeah,
right?
let's hope so. And he's been playing solid. Unfortunately, the stats haven't been there, but yeah. Man, that block field goal is gonna be on Giant highlights for a very long time.
You know what? I did a post reaction video and I didn't get to post it yet because we're on here. But what I said in the video was, unless you're a Giants fan, you don't really understand just how big that play was on special teams. That we don't do that. That just like never really happens for us. Like, how many big special team plays can you remember off the top of your head? Like, it's just not really. They do block field goals, but it's not as much as I think.
It's so rare. It's so rare.
So to see that, I was like jumping up and down, like, oh my God, like somebody made a play on special teams, no less. And it's for something positive. Holy shit.
And the best part of it was he was smart enough and he followed the rule because you can't jump over the center. Right. So that was the question by the commentator was like, did he make the rule? And Saratore's like, no, he went through the right gap. It's good. And then it was a nice bounce pass, basically. It was a perfect bounce pass to Ford Wheaton straight to the end zone. It was just like, oh, shit. All right, cool.
Well, that's playing smart football, like you had mentioned. It's like, can we, can they evolve to that point? Can we consistently play smart football? Can you see improvements where these guys, these receivers are catching the balls
the last month, they are not complete ass, but they aren't like that team week in, week out that are like, oh, I'm confident in this team to go out and win. Like next week, Sunday Night Football, with the Bengals' backs against the wall, figuratively, their season's basically done, but they're still going to compete every week, you know what I mean? Because Joe Burrow is
a high-powered offense.
They are certified killers on that offense.
So people want to say, "Oh,
we said that this week about the Seattle." So
we did, but this is my point. People want to say, "Oh, Nikki, you're negative. You have an attitude problem about it," and it's because I can't confidently go into every
those people
week
are
and
homers.
say,
I know you like to joke that I'm a homer.
Those
are like ultra homers that
I can't go into every week and feel super confident that what we saw today.
I agree with you.
Is going to show up. They might shit the bed on Sunday Night Football like they normally do.
It's easy. It's easily, especially primetime. We know the primetime numbers.
That's what I know. That's what I'm saying. So, people will be like, "Oh, you're going to pick the Bengals to win." Like, well, I mean,
we got to see the spread. I'm going to look at the spread right now.
Okay, look at the spread, because if this team could be more consistent and what we saw today, we start seeing more and more and more, then it's a lot easier to go into the week and say, okay, I think like they have like a 30% chance to win today. I mean, everybody is just down on them, right? So like they had their own backs against the wall and they did what they needed to do to get the win. But Jamar Chase went off today. So
yeah, I have him in 2 leagues because he fell to me because of the holdout. Thanks, guys. That was awesome.
Did you get the line?
Yeah, I'm getting it right now. Sorry. It's just taking a little long because I have to like scroll down.
Let's scroll down.
Because I gotta find the Giants line for next week.
Oh,
just keep talking.
It's not on the app?
I'm on the app right now. Hold on.
You just click.
It's 4.5. It's 4.5 right now.
You think that moves?
No, I think that's pretty. Maybe lower if Neighbors is healthy to play, and Singletary.
Now that I would like to see, right? We got.
He's basically Jamar's clone.
Yeah, exactly. So that I would like to see. I hope he's back. I don't know. I'm glad we're not picking that game yet because that's still. I don't know what I'm gonna wear that day. I always do a game day photo.
You're a Giant fan, so you're gonna have to wear.
But I'm also a Bengals fan.
But you're not.
Oh, but I am. I was rooting for them today.
I know you were.
Yes. And if the Giants lost today, I was just gonna put my Bengals jersey on and call it a day because I'm telling you, if they didn't turn it around, here's the little improvement I saw. I think maybe a year ago had what happened to close out the first drive where they fumbled and then Seattle runs it back for a touchdown. There's so many times where this team, no matter who was the coach, that would like mentally fuck them and then they'd like give up the rest of the day. But they didn't do that this time, right? It was like, okay, that kind of fueled them and they did what they had to do. So I don't know. Sunday Night Football against the Bengals is a tall order, but maybe they've turned over a new leaf. Maybe, what do you think? Can they claw their way back up into this division a little bit if they start playing a little bit more
football? the way the division's looking right now, other than the Commanders, it's anybody's game to be in second place right now. We didn't see the Cowboys against the Steelers, but we hung tough with them toe to toe, and if a couple plays went our way, we would have beaten them.
Yeah,
we see what happened. We play the Eagles. We play the Eagles in 2 weeks, so that's gonna be fun. No one likes them right now. So, hey, we played tough. Obviously, we played tough against the Commanders, so we know we can hang with them. So, I'm not gonna completely say yes, but I'm leaning towards we can definitely fuck around and find out if we keep on playing like this.
Yeah, maybe. I guess next week will really be a big test too. If they beat the Bengals, then it's like, okay, All right, you beat Seattle, you beat the Bengals, and if they play smart football and they play how they play today, and all, we also never get a game where it's like all units are firing, right? It's sometimes the defense is doing great and the offense can't get it together, or the offense is great and the defense is like taking a nap, or special teams is just royally fucking everything up. So that was also great to see, because we don't get to see that many games like that either.
By the way, I do have to mention one thing.
What?
We're watching Dexter Lawrence in his just pure domination.
Yeah.
3 sacks, 6 sacks already.
Yeah.
6 for a defensive nose tackle.
Yeah.
That is fucking insane. And we get to watch him weekly. And we don't talk about a nose tackle enough. We know that we all love Sexy Dexy, obviously. That goes without saying. But 6 sacks by a nose tackle this early in the season is
prime.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
Look at you getting all excited over there.
No, it's just like certain things. You're just like, we have to watch this shitty ass team every week, and we got to celebrate the bright spots.
I'm with you. You got to celebrate. You got to celebrate the bright spots, and you got to celebrate the little things. And we'll celebrate this win, and it'll feel good to have everybody again. Like, okay. Let's calm down. Let's get ready for Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, I'm ready for Sunday night. All right, Nick. Big win. We're going to transfer on to our fun stuff now and wrap it up. Before I forget, by the way, type in TNL, straight letters, TNL, and you on Underdog Fantasy, up to $100 back after your first deposit. A lot of fun. I lost my Thursday night parlay by a half a yard.
Yeah. Oh,
that's literally half a yard, because the running back just like yep. So well, I nailed everything else. So typical parlay fashion. But yeah, Nick,
trials and tribulations of betting, but please gamble responsibly.
Exactly. All right,
don't
Nick.
Keep losing your house and stuff, right?
You know? Exactly. Or your shirt. Nick, what'd you have for food today?
You grossed me out with your text about your food. Like, I was really grossed out.
No. See, you took it the wrong way in typical Nicky Nick fashion.
I didn't take nothing the wrong way. I clearly read the text message today.
When I said fatty, it's nice and thick, like thick and fatty.
You said it was fatty, and I just wanted to vomit in my mouth.
You took it the wrong way.
I didn't take it the wrong way. You said it was fatty.
I meant fatty and juicy, like, oh.
Then you're like, then you're like, it's juicy. And I'm just like, I was grossed out when you said it was fatty. For the people that know food and eat wings and stuff, when you bite into the wing and all the juices hit your mouth, and it's amazing. Why do you have to describe it like that?
Because people know. It's so good.
You literally text me, they were so nice and fatty.
So
it's so disgusting.
It was like thick, like 3 C's.
What's 3 C's?
Like thick, when you write out thick.
Oh, thick.
Thick. It was so thick.
How many wings did you have? 12? 6?
6. I'm not a complete Galvon. 6 today.
I don't know.
With fries.
Did you have anything with it?
It came with fries.
Just regular fries?
Yeah, unfortunately.
What do you mean, unfortunately? You don't?
No, I didn't feel like
because they're not sweet potato fries? Like,
yeah, I could have paid the extra money, but I was being cheap.
You're being cheap. Where did you get them from? You ordered them?
This place called Wings Over Valley Stream, which was pretty good. So apparently there's a couple other chains in Long Island, so pretty good.
Have you? Oh, is that new for you? Have you not tried them before?
No, I have them every now and then. It's like my family isn't the biggest wing people, so I don't get it as much as I would get it, I guess. I get like once in a blue moon. So today was the blue moon. So it was good.
Well, that's because you had a majority of the day to yourself today.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Did that feel great?
Yeah, I got to watch the whole Jet game. I got to watch 99% of the 1:00 games. And then, of course,
everyone came home, right?
Everybody came home during the Giant game. So,
of course, they timed it that way.
Yeah, it was cool though. My one son, my 4-year-old son, was starring. He doesn't care about sports yet. Hopefully he does. I'm not gonna push it on him. But he was watching the game with me, so that was pretty cool. This week, awesome dad moment. I didn't really tell you, but you saw the video from Monday. They were wearing Knick jerseys and they were singing "Go New York, Go New York, Go," and every night we've had to put it on YouTube for them to dance to every night. So we might have very big Knick fans in our
I hope so. All right, good job, Dad. You got to train them early. I saw the video. Very cute. Lots of jumping around. You should record them like every night and then do like one of those like time lapses like over the course of the season.
For sure.
That's fun. So they did their apple picking today, right? Rain check day.
Yeah, there was a rain check, and my wife's like, "And you don't have to go." All right, you don't have to tell me twice.
Good on her.
Yeah.
As you know, I just don't understand it. I mean, I went to the store Friday, which, by the way, you didn't tell me it was like a holiday until 4 o'clock.
I didn't think I had to tell you it was a
holiday. I didn't know. Like, how would I know?
By the way, we do know a lot of Jewish people. I hope everyone had a happy and healthy Rosh Hashanah. It's their Jewish New Year, by the way. So
how was I supposed to know that? You told me at Friday at 4 o'clock.
Well, I didn't think you're weird and not knowing these things.
Why would I know this?
I don't know. Anyway, happy Rosh Hashanah. I hope everybody had a happy and healthy New Year. Nikki, happy Jewish New Year.
They were all. Everybody took the day off. Apparently, everybody.
Yeah,
even non-Jewish people, because there's no way that many people were at the store Friday at 2 o'clock. And there was kids everywhere. But then you also told me, oh, by the way, all the schools are closed.
Yeah, all the public schools, obviously.
Why couldn't you tell me this in the morning? You tell me this like when the day's over. Am I supposed to just check the calendar for everything?
Yeah, you would think so.
Oh, I can't be doing all this. This is exhausting to keep up with society.
Well, the next one's coming up in a few weeks, and that's
all right. Why don't you tell me, since you seem to know? Why don't you tell me this way? I'm not ranting in a video about. You honestly can't rant about the next one. Please don't rant about the next one. This one's the New Year, so it's like happy and joyous. Next one is their like serious one, so we do not need. Why do you know all of this? Why?
I grew up in a Jewish neighborhood, so I knew the Jewish holidays because I always got them all.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I grew up in a very Jewish neighborhood. A lot of my friends are Jewish, so I do know. So when I tell you it's Yom Kippur, we do not need the, I don't know why you done anything.
Why is nobody working? Why is Duncan crowded? Why are all these kids out of school? Well, could you give me a heads up and not tell me at the end of the day like an asshole?
Noted.
Thank you. Okay. Anyway.
I will circle back on our email.
I hate that.
I hate that too. That's why I said it.
Do they talk like that at your job, at your work? Do they do that?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Circle back, table it, like.
Yeah, let's table it. All that fun mumbo jumbo, and we all giggle because they mean business.
Do you don't talk like that, do you?
Do you know me?
Yeah, but some people are different at work because they have to be.
All right, I toned myself down, but I do not say that. Come on, you know me better than that.
No, because I know people who are almost like completely different at work. Like, have you ever worked with those people that like they're one way at work and then you go out with them or you hang out with them or you go
and they're just
like what?
Those people suck.
Yeah, but they're just like completely different. Like I don't know.
I
don't know if you have to take on like corporate Danny role when you go to work.
No, I do it. I do when I like slip out cursing or something and I see people like awkwardly giggle because like, dude, what the fuck? Why are you cursing at work? And I was like, I am who I am. We're all adults.
Wait, you can't curse at work?
No, you can, but it's just
why do people look at you like you're crazy then? You work in New York, in New York City.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a couple people. I'm like, I am who I am.
Clutch their pearls because you dropped the F-bomb?
Yeah, it's funny.
Are those the same people that use the words like circle back and table it?
Probably.
Oh my God. We don't use those words here at Hello Green.
I am not shocked about that, but I am me, but toned down. I will drop a curse or two.
What is a toned down version of you, though?
Me? I don't know.
I don't know what that is. Do they have? You know how they have take your kid to work day? They have like take your friend to work day or take your co-host to work day. Just want to see like what a toned down version of you is.
I would never bring you to work.
Why? You know, that would be fun.
What I would I would never bring you to work with your side eye. Oh no, I can't. No way.
What do you care if I'm judging everybody else in the office?
Because I have to be like.
Do you think I would say something like, "Why is she wearing those shoes?"
But for the billionth time, Nikki, your face says it all sometimes, and you don't even have to say anything. Okay, so you will have your face. Sometimes.
That's why I don't play poker.
Thank God. Yeah, you'd be. Well, people would like that if you played that brand of poker, but yeah.
Would you want to come to work with me for a day?
Maybe one day would be fun. I'd probably be tired. It would be fun. It would be a fun day. I have to tell you to calm down and do your thing and breathe. Make sure you breathe, Nikki.
Well, you kind of do that every day as it is.
I really should get paid by Hello Green as the
for what? Texting me in the morning and pepping me up?
Yeah, like you're glorified.
Supposed to pay you for that.
Yeah,
what position? What title is that exactly?
Team psychiatrist.
Team psychiatrist. Just for me? You want me to pay you because you text me in the morning and you tell me to have a great day and go kill it and you're Nikki Nick and go do this shit? Like,
yeah.
Which is very nice of you. Thank you. Just so everybody knows, I know we snip at each other and we are savage to each other and we make fun of each other, but behind the scenes, we are.
What was the reel I sent you today? We could be held by gunpoint and we'd still find time to make fun of each other.
Yes, you make fun of me all the time.
Yeah, we gotta keep you balanced. All right. What do you have for food? Salad?
I had a salad. I told you I made a salad, and you're texting me my wings are fatty and juicy. Like,
oh, they're so fatty and juicy.
Oh my god! Like, what the hell? I'm just glad you didn't get the chicken fingers like a 5-year-old.
Listen, all right, chicken fingers.
But if the kids were home, you'd have your dad tax chicken finger, right?
Yeah, of course.
Because they're not eating all that.
No, we don't got time for that. But yeah. And then we had pizza tonight because they got home and they're like, yeah, we ain't cooking.
And you had dinner. Oh, you had pizza?
Yep.
I thought you were going to say you had apple pie for dinner or all these apples you got.
I had an apple and it was delicious. But
you better have. How many apples came back?
Enough.
Enough, exactly. Who's making the pie? They better be in the kitchen making fucking pies right now.
I got the referendum of, you better eat your fucking apples. I got that referendum, so... God knows how much.
When I went to the store on Friday, I like green apples, but I like them already pre-cut. You know, not in the baggie. Like you get them pre-cut, like in like the container or whatever.
Nick,
I put some almond butter on it.
You make fun of me for liking chicken nuggets, chicken tenders, and you like your apples a little sliced up.
Yeah, I do.
Oh my god!
What do you?
Don't ever
chicken
make fun of
tender. Yeah, chicken nuggets are a child's food. Chicken nuggets are a child's food. Apples are like all people food. Why? Just because I like them cut up because how are you dipping it in almond butter if you don't cut them up? Like,
oh my god, Nikki can't cut an apple. That takes 5 seconds in her life. Oh my god.
I'm not going to sit there and cut fruit. No, absolutely not. I'm not doing that. No way. No, I'm not doing that. Yes, I drink smoothies, but I get frozen fruit, because
you just get frozen fruit and you throw it in.
Yeah, and I just throw that in. So I didn't have dinner yet, but maybe I'll.
So what are we doing?
I don't know. Maybe some apples or maybe a smoothie sounds good.
Darius and cats. Dang.
Every time, everyone will come to your defense and be like, "Leave Dan alone. Let this man eat. He eats like a king. Leave him be." Like. What kind of chicken nuggets? Not those fucking dinosaur things, right?
Yeah, no. I'm talking about when
come on, you don't eat Dino Nuggets.
I don't. No. I'm talking about when we go to the diner and stuff like that.
I know. You go to the diner and you say, "Oh, I had to have the dad tax. I had to eat the rest of their chicken fingers or whatever, chicken nuggets." What kind of pizza did you have?
Just a regular tonight. I was so focused on the Giants and Mets that I didn't care.
Was it good? Saucy?
It was good for me.
Floppy?
No. I know you like things floppy, but no.
Ew. Listen, no. Women don't like things floppy, okay?
Thank you for not doing that joke.
Who told you? I don't know where you get your information from, but
yeah, what is wrong? What is wrong for Dino Nuggets?
First of all, they're Dino, not Dino Nuggets. I just think of a 3-year-old. Like I just think of a child.
All right.
With the Dino Nuggets.
What are you gonna have for dinner now?
I don't know. I had some like popcorn, the Good Evil popcorn. You ever see that one with the Buddha on it? So I had some popcorn while I was watching the Giants game. Popcorn kind of fills me up. So I don't know. Maybe a yogurt bowl, just something light, you know?
Sounds good. I saw the Joker movie, the second Joker movie with Lady Gaga yesterday.
Oh, you did? You went to the movies?
Yeah, it was all right.
With who?
My brother came home from Boston, and my other brother. The three of us went. So it was a nice brotherly film.
Really? Oh, how nice! So did they come over for a pizza tonight too, or they went back?
No, my one brother went home early in the morning. He had to do something.
Oh, okay. Well, what did you have for movie snacks?
I had popcorn. I bought popcorn and a drink. So I love my popcorn. But the bastard fucking put butter on it. So I was like, all right.
Oh, you don't like it with butter? Neither do I.
Yeah, I don't need it with butter. Why do I need the extra butter? But the guy put the extra butter on and I eat it.
Well, why did you eat it? I would have been like,
no, I didn't see. That's the thing. I didn't care that he did it. I personally wouldn't have done it. I said don't. And I was like, oh, all right, whatever.
What'd you have for a drink? Soda? Diet Dr. Pepper?
Pepsi Zero.
Pepsi Zero. Okay. No candy?
No, not yesterday. No.
Your brothers didn't have any candy?
No, they had popcorn as well. So.
Okay. Are you gonna have dessert tonight? Apple pies?
No apple pies yet. No, hopefully later in the week.
Better be. I want a picture of this apple pie. Okay.
Oh, they bought apple cider donuts, my favorite. So I'm gonna have that. Yeah.
Those are your favorite?
One of them. It's like that yearly. Yes, Queen. That's my pumpkin spice latte for the fall.
That's because you're a basic bitch. You're a real basic bitch. You know that?
Apple cider donuts are not basic.
No, they are basic. That's about as basic as you can get next to a PSL.
No.
Way. Yeah, it is. Drinking the pumpkin drinks and eating the fall apple cider donuts is real basic bitch shit.
Good. Oh, man, they're so good. I love the fall.
Why? It just leads to winter and depression.
The fall is the best season around. It's like you get the nice weather now. You got football. You got playoff baseball. What else? You get the nice autumn smell. Ooh, Darius, did someone say PSL?
Yeah, I'm
not a fan, but yes.
First of all, it was like 80 degrees today, so we're still hanging on to my favorite season, summer. Okay, it was nice and hot today. What autumn smells are you talking about?
Like fireplaces, and then you could.
It's 80 degrees. My air conditioning is still on.
I know.
You know what? You're like these girls who like.
I am not one of those girls.
And they're like, no, I'm saying like right now. And like I'll see them in the middle of the day and they have on like sweaters and leggings and boots and it's like 80 degrees.
Compare me to those women. No.
I'm just saying.
I'm still wearing shorts.
I wore shorts today too. I'm just saying you're basic, you know? It's technically fall, but it's supposed to be like 80 all week. So I mean, I think what you fall people like is you like that like 50-degree weather. And
Yes,
she,
that's what
no,
I mean.
50 degrees sucks. No,
Give me the hoodies. Yes, give me the hoodies. I love it. I love it.
50 degrees.
I'm not sweating my nuts off. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's also pitch black, dark by 7 o'clock. Like, it's so depressing already. And we didn't even have daylight savings, which you tell me when that is too, because
it's coming at some point this month.
It's this month?
Yeah, October.
I just can't keep up with life anymore.
Anyway, this is our show for the night.
It's the sports show about nothing.
Yeah, the first half we talked about the Giants winning once again. Thanks for everybody checking us out. We'll be not live again, but we will be doing content throughout the week. So stay tuned. Check us out on That Sports Network, and of course TNL_NYG. Yeah, I said their old channel for whatever reason, but thanks for checking us out. As always, have a good one. Go Giants.
Bye, guys.